Hello and welcome to the 2023 Fun Days Parade. I'm Sean Morshinsky, your midday anchor on KEYC News Now, joined by Councilmember Sandra Oaks, and we are serving as your announcers today for the parade. It's turning out to be a beautiful day. Sun's starting to creep up. You can hear it's already starting with the sirens. We have some North Mankato police officers coming through. It's just great to be out here today, Sandra.
Absolutely, and I'm so glad to have you join me this year. We sure miss Lisa, but we'll make do.
Yeah, she's enjoying her Saturday as well. Plenty to do out here at the Fun Days festivities. Well, we're ready to have some fun and help support a worthy cause in the community at Echo Food Shelf, so come on down, bring a can of food. As we mentioned, we have some emergency crews here. Police in North Mankato coming through, giving us a wave. Hello. And Nicollet County Sheriff followed up right behind them. And then our first float, so to speak, for the week or day is the North Mankato American Legion Post 518, led by Jason Kelly, carrying the American flag in their uniforms. Turned out to be a cooler day, so it's not as hot for them walking around.
Absolutely. And for everyone out there, we appreciate your service.
Absolutely. It won't be a parade without candy, and people are certainly out here with their bags.
Absolutely.
And following the Legion Post 518 is former North Mankato Mayor Mark Dean, who is serving as this year's parade marshal.
Hi, Mark.
Having a great time in a really cool car he's got there, Sandra.
Absolutely. We are so excited to see him in the parade. We're sad to see him go, but he's going to be doing a great job as our Nicollet County Commissioner.
Many years of great service for the city as well. And here comes the Forrest G. James Marine Corps League 589, celebrating Toys for Tots here. They've got Lee Greenwood, God Bless USA, always a great tune to hear around this time of year.
Absolutely. And it's so great. That Toys for Tots program is such a blessing to all those in need in our communities. So
Absolutely.
We thank them for all their hard work as well.
Every year, great event, seeing the truck packed up with all the toys, and it's just amazing the work they can do in such a quick amount of time, too.
That turnover and people's generosity is always great to see.
It's such a good event. Well, fun fact here about the Marine Corps League before we get to our next float. The Marine Corps League was approved by the 75th U.S. Congress and signed by Franklin Delano Roosevelt on August 4th, 1937.
Oh, got candy down. Oh, and here comes the North Mankato Swim Facility. That new facility was built a couple years ago, and boy, it has had its workout this year. It has been a warm summer.
Yes. I know, you wouldn't believe it by the weather today, but it's been good, and it's been such a great addition to our community.
And for those kids in need that can't afford necessarily a swim pass, there are grants and scholarships available through the city of North Mankato. So if you know of anybody that is in need, many people donate, so children can still participate at the pool. So. And here is the North Mankato City Council. Looks like Councilor Jim Whitlock.
Oh, here's some candy.
Dean, you're good. Is on board.
Quite the arm on Jim there.
Riding the REO fire truck. Other council members are Billy Steiner, Matt Peterson, and our new mayor, Scott Carlson, which he is walking and handing out candy as we speak. So it is great to see him. And he is not a shy man.
Well, that's good. You need people to speak up. And here's the North Mankato Fire Department. It's always great just hearing all the sirens.
Jim Stawaska is the fire chief, and he has been doing an excellent job for us. And what's really great is all of the firemen and women that we have are all volunteers.
Yes.
So what a great community and what a great service that we have, and those people that give their lives to save others. Like their training and the schooling that they have, we're very, very grateful for
Yeah,
them.
and it's all on the side too, so it's like they're just stepping up when they're needed.
Absolutely. And the North Mankato Fire Department was founded in 1925, so it's been many, many, many moons.
Long time running. So all the families of the firefighters walking through.
Yeah, and those
handing out
families do
candy.
give up a lot for their loved one, so they can voluntarily go out and help our community when they're in need.
And we've got another North Mankato fire truck coming through here, but following them is the Mankato 77 Lancers Alumni Marching Band. If you can hear them, they're paused real quick, but they should be starting up soon. If you don't get enough marching band music in your life, really, it's just fun to hear.
And the talent, I mean, and the Lancers, a lot of them, of course, are all volunteer, but they have won so many awards over the years for their excellence in music and dance, and to play an instrument and dance and move like they do.
I know I can barely keep time on video games, so more power to them.
Right.
So they are entering their 45th season this fall, and they'll be having a show called Uncaged, featuring music from The Firebird by Igor Stravinsky. And the Mankato area 77 Lancers were founded in 1979. A breezy day out here we have. And in 2022, they changed to a fall activity, competing in the competitive Minnesota Fall Marching Circuit. Sandra, I want to savor summer, but this music just gets me excited for football season in the fall.
Absolutely. I know, I gotta save for summer too.
Right.
Or we can just have a really warm fall too. I'm okay with that as well.
Yep, just keep it that way. But you'll see the Lancers at plenty of halftime shows around
Yes. Next up is the City of Mankato council members. Hello! A wonderful neighboring crew. It's always great to work with them across the river.
Yeah.
So we're so thankful for them to be in our parade this year, along with their Mankato Fire and Rescue team and the Mayo ambulances as well. And I think we are just so super lucky to have such a great health system here with Mayo Clinic in town. I know they've been wonderful. I've used them many times, and the team and all of the workers there are always so kind and nice and so intelligent.
And they receive top marks from nationwide,
worldwide even,
assessors. So it's just great having such a high quality healthcare system in this area.
Absolutely.
All right, we've got a few more of our area first responders coming through. Up next, we've got the South Bend Fire Department, just to the south of Mankato. We've got 19 members in their fire department, and they've been around for 98 years.
Wow, that is awesome. I have friends that live out in South Bend, and it's a great little community out there.
Oh, I love walking out there. Once you get the red jacket going through, it's just beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yep.
We have a lot of hidden treasures in our area.
Really. You only have to go a mile or two out of the city limits to find it. So. All right, right, then up next, I see a couple familiar faces from KEYC News Now. We have News Director Mitch Keegan coming up with the pilot on. Again, we are supporting Echo Food Shelf here today, a worthy cause in the community. So if you can make it down, bring a can of food and go help out.
Absolutely.
Hello.
And you do that in conjunction with Radio Mankato, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Another great media
Yeah,
outlet that we have.
It's just so
Great
nice
TV.
being able to partner with other media, between TV, radio, free press. It's just good being able to all come together for the community.
Yes, and thank you for all you do too.
It's not much, but we try.
Sean, if you miss it, if you miss the pilot on during the parade, is there any other place to donate food?
You can always go to the Echo Food Shelf. Just go right up there, and they're always accepting donations. And I know just from stories we've done, it's just great seeing how it's dispersed to people in the community because it really does help.
They have a really good organization program down there and how to pack and deliver. It's wonderful. So yeah, if you miss bringing down your canned goods and your non-perishable food items, make sure you get it down to the Echo Food Shelf. But we do appreciate what the media does and what KEYC and Radio Mankato do to help the others in need.
Just letting the people know. Alright, we got some more people from Target, Radio Mankato, KEYC News Now coming through to collect those food items. And Lisa County, who formerly hosted with you. There she is.
So nice to see her. I know. Good for you.
Little tunes coming in from Radio Mankato.
Absolutely.
Just lighting the
Great
mood.
personalities there too as well.
Walking along, Miss North Mankato coming up.
Miss North Mankato. Awesome. Great to see her out.
Sash, tiara, doing the classic wave. Right, here it is. We have the Rochester Dragon Patrol, and I just mentioned, but I've never seen something like this at the parade. It says his name is Chang, who is 41 years old this year, and now I want to warn people because if he hears a huge round of applause, as some kids just found out, he likes to growl and smoke will come out of his nose. And he's looking around.
Oh, that was so funny.
It's well known throughout the country, and as far as we know, he's the only walking dragon of his kind anywhere. I've seen flying dragons, but not walking ones.
Yeah, I haven't seen walking dragons, as a matter of fact.
So his mission is to help support kids. You can follow Chang's schedule on the web page at rochesterdragon.com.
That is so cool.
That's so cool. Oh, he's got his eye on somebody.
Uh-oh. Oh, gives everybody a good laugh.
Yeah.
Oh. And following right behind is the North Mankato Taylor Library Bookmobile, led by Amy Hunt. You can find them every once in a while down at the 1001 Belgrade Avenue. But be sure to visit the Taylor Library for summer reading events that will be going on all summer long. The Bookmobile will be in Spring Lake Park every Tuesday from 11 to 1, beginning June 6th and ending on August 24th. So the North Mankato Taylor Library did take over the Bookmobile in 2008, and the bus is named Blanche. I did not know the bus was named Blanche, but...
That streetcar named Desire. We'll see where it goes. But no, it's such our library program here in North Mankato is just awesome. It's very involved in the community and
absolutely. Also run by Katie Hines, so she does an excellent job directing the library
and the summer read every year is great too.
And different events that she puts on. So yeah, we're so thankful. Again, another great positive asset for North Mankato.
Yes. And then after the bookmobile, we've got the Knights of Columbus, Chapter 5551, led by Christopher Schmidt. Knights of Columbus has 350 members, and that has been around for 60 years. I was always a fan of their pancake breakfast growing up, Sandra. And they will be at the North Mankato Fun Day Bingo tent. Everybody loves bingo, so you can go check them out there.
I love donating to them. I never win.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. It's
also
so many times.
Right, and also right behind them is a really fun group, the Baltics Vintage Baseball Team. They have at least a dozen players who participate each summer. And the Baltics were begun as an idea from a local baseball enthusiast, Patrick Ryan, who was originally affiliated with the Blue Earth County Historical Society. We also believe it was begun in about 1998, so that's a great program. And today at 2 o'clock down at Wheeler Park, they have the Baltic Fun Fest. So make sure you make it down to the park after the parade.
Yeah, and they stick with it too. They pretty authentic baseball there.
Absolutely.
All right, and then following them, we have Franzen Bank and Trust with 25 employees, and it's been in North Mankato, serving 60 years in the Greater Mankato Growth, United Way, Junior Achievement, Mankato Golf Club, and other worthy causes in our area.
Well, coming up, it looks like there's another financial institution located in North Mankato, South Point Financial Credit Union, led by Jeffrey Hogan. They have different locations throughout the state, Sleepy Eye, Springfield, New Ulm, North Mankato, of course, St. Peter, Hutchinson, and Waconia. They've been organized for 87 years, since 1936. And they do have a member event every fall. So thank you to South Point Credit Union.
All right, and then another just great organization in our community is following them up. We have Smiles Center for Independent Living, led by Mike Lagerquist. Dozens of consumers in 10 County employ their services, and it was founded in 1988. It helps advocate for people with any type of disability, and they have offices in Mankato, New Ulm, and Fairmont.
Great organization.
Yes, absolutely, and they just help build ramps for people outside their homes, like I said, with who may have disabilities, mobility issues, and I just know through doing stories with them in the past, it really goes a long way for the people who need it.
It does. My mother was in a car accident a while ago, and those that came together built a ramp, and that is, it is life changing.
Yeah.
First of all, when you have a disability or your life suddenly changes, that is a miracle in itself.
Yep.
So.
Thank you.
Ooh, goodies. Ooh.
What is it?
Sausage.
Jerky?
Jerky,
There we go.
yes. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. But yeah, speaking of the North Mankato Farmers Market, they're every Monday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. in North Mankato on the South Central College campus on the west side. Be sure to swing by there because they have amazing food, all homegrown. So support your local farmers when you get a chance. But now I'm going to enjoy my pickle and sausage that I just got.
All right. Yeah, it's great. We are right across from the farmers market at the station, so it's just done with work, walk over there, get whatever I need. Some good salsa.
Get supper for the night?
Yes, exactly.
And thank you to Pioneer Bank that was participating in today's bank. They're located in Upper North Mankato. They also have a fairly new location in Mankato, but thank you for participating, Pioneer Bank.
Yeah. A few years back, quite a few years back actually, when I was a young man, that's a long time ago. There was a guy that sang with a hiccup. He hiccuped so much he ran a plane on the ground.
This is great. We got a live performance from a Suburban from Sugarloom, and it started in 2015. A group of 8 singers who averaged 70 years old Since then, they've retired. 3 have died. 1 has lost his house looking for Roy Rogers' hat and cap pistol. It's the last remaining member. Don, who is the last remaining member, gets the music tracks from Ireland and reworks the music. He's having just a great time.
Oh,
and
gosh. I would like to hang out with him today.
Yeah,
He looks like
exactly.
He's having a
Just
great time.
continuing their tradition, too. That's wonderful.
And now that just passed us here is Progressing Living Incorporated, led by Nicole Schmidt. There's about 115 members, and they've been organized since 1994, which equals about 29 years. So they're family owned and operated, and they do a dunk tank with the owner for their staff appreciation.
Oh,
Kind of
fun. Always wanted to do one of those.
Yeah. No.
No.
I'm like, no.
Maybe throw the ball, not
Yeah,
necessarily get dunked. All right, then up next we have Cato Roofing Incorporated. They've been in the community since 1977. Looks like they got all their family, friends, employees out there today. And a dog who looks like he's just enjoying the walk. Not a bad time for him out there.
Absolutely not. It's so much fun. Ooh, they're handing out really cool frisbees.
I know, I'm kind of jealous right now.
Yeah. That's probably why the dog likes it so much. He's been chasing frisbees.
Yeah, exactly. My dog's sitting over here and she just got thrown a frisbee, so
you
hopefully
loving
we
that.
keep that. Yeah, keep her busy.
Looks like next up here we have the Concordia Classical Academy, if I'm not mistaken. They are in Upper North Mankato. There's about 100 members and been organized for 18 years. It is a mission of the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church. They are a small K-8 school using Christian class and classical education. They teach what is true, good, and beautiful in the world.
Wonderful. All right, and then Reichel Installation following them up, and they're comprised of 2 owners, 3 salesmen, 3 office staff, 3 shop staff, and 21 production workers. They've been in business for 20 years. They originally started as a drywall company in 1995 and then expanded from there on out. Just a couple employees. Now they are at 20 for the area, so it's pretty
Nice.
good. Small business growth, that's what we like to see in the area.
Absolutely. And next you see the Hy-Vee van. Many deliveries made by that van, I'm sure. It's led by J.J. Glaney and Jim Benesick, I got that right? They've been organized since 1983. It's a donation to Hy-Vee. I guess 1997 was the Hilltop Hy-Vee that was built here in town. They have been voted the best grocery store in Mankato.
A nice little tour grocery bus they got here, marked with
Oh,
Kids
how cool
Fit.
is that? Kids Fit. And
Handing
you
out
got
little
a
packs.
big box. Lots of goodies. And they do a really good job. They have the dietitian,
Yeah.
and they do a lot to try to maintain the health of our community.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
thank you, Hy-Vee, for doing that. Now this looks very playful.
I think we have Danny Zuko and Sandra D coming up here in the yellow
Nice.
car.
And isn't that's Stefan, but
Gaston.
Gaston,
Yes,
there we
Beauty
go.
and the Beast.
I'm like, it's been so many years since I've had kids in the house, I don't remember these, but
Well, and these are not the real characters. It is the Mankato Playhouse, one of the many rich arts programs
Yes.
we have between.
And if you haven't had a chance to go down and see their dinner show, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They're at 12 Civic Center Plaza across the river over in over in Mankato. It's 4 board members, 10 production team members, as well as many actors. There's some upcoming special shows that I think would be great. They have The Little Mermaid coming up, which I really want to see. They've got Cats, Addams Family, Party at the Playhouse on New Year's Eve, Little Shop of Horrors, Willy Wonka. I mean, you'd name it. They've got some great stuff going on.
Doing everything, it sounds like. So yes, if you love theater, plenty of opportunities to go see it. All right, and then Emmanuel Lutheran Church in School coming up. They have 2,000 members, and this is amazing. They've been around since 1867, so just after Minnesota became a state, Emmanuel Lutheran was in our community.
That is amazing.
Still going strong. And then coming up, they've got their Vacation Bible School running July 24th to the 29th. And then their school, kindergarten through 12th grade, begins August 21st. So I'm sure the kids are trying to, not think about that too much as they're walking in the parade today. But
well, I see some similarities with this group coming up. Could it be the Mankato Jeep Club? Yes, it is.
I think you may be right.
Yeah. So this group is led by Molly Schosler, and I'm so sorry, Molly, if I mispronounced your last name. It was formed in 2020, so fairly new. But I think that's kind of the year where the COVID hit and people just wanted to get out and enjoy the good weather, but being safe all at the same time.
Yes.
They have their nonprofit fundraising. You can find them on Facebook for event details throughout the year. And did you know that the team tailgate party originated with Jeep's first station wagon?
I did not know that. I also didn't know they were around since 1946. I thought it was a fairly new vehicle, but that's awesome. Good for Jeep.
Yep. And Jeep owners are really known for their Jeep wave, that. And I don't call it a Jeep wave because I call it an Iowa wave. I think, do they have the two fingers or is it the one finger? I can't remember. But on the steering wheel, they'll wave you with their fingers.
Oh, yeah.
So, yep.
Back roads, just waving to everybody, but adventurous lifestyle for those Jeep owners in the Jeep Club.
I just see here that says they have the Jeep wave and the Duck Duck Jeep, which is placing a dock on a Jeep you see to hopefully make them smile.
Okay.
Well, sounds like a fun group.
Yeah, sounds like somebody's smiling from that. Is our final Jeep making their way through. All these decorations you have on them are just so much fun. And bubbles blowing out the back.
Yeah.
Music going. All right, and then coming through next is True Real Estate and True Commercial. Group leader is Jen True, who's a broker and owner of the company. And they have 70 members. They've been around for 7 years. And they're also doing another parade next week, July 13th, the Minnesota Lake Festival Parade. They're located in the historic train depot built in 1896 on Riverfront Drive.
Jen is really awesome. I remember when she finally decided to take that leap and she was so scared, and she has just now blossomed into a wonderful organization and company that people just want to be a part of. So congratulations, Jen. You've done a really great job.
I'll take a wild guess at who's up next after the...
I'm thinking some kind of taekwondo thing, maybe?
I'd say so.
Maybe it would be Lee's champion taekwondo. They are actually very well known here in our community. Their master instructor is Kobe Winkler. They are located at 120 North Augusta Court, the Trail Creek Center in Mankato. They have over 300 members. I mean, look how cute these members are. I mean, they're just tiny to big adults. They're the oldest martial arts school in Mankato, North Mankato. Combined martial arts experience of the instructors is over 150 years. So when you're going to this school, you're getting some professional training.
Very good. Yeah, I didn't do martial arts as a kid myself, but I know it teaches a lot of good skills that you can carry over into just your daily life with disciplines and
absolutely
patience and all that.
I got to a green belt and my parents made me do it, but I'm thinking it was more about the discipline part and not so much the, protect yourself part. Yeah. And hopefully we'll get serenaded, but maybe it sounds like they might have just finished a song too.
No.
So.
Well, I'll start back up just in time, hopefully.
I hope so. Well, these are the Governor's Drum and Bugle Corps, led by Emily Moe and Matthew Sanders out of St. Peter. They've been organized for 96 years, Sean. That's insane.
That is a long time, and they're, all across the country here. They got shows coming up right here in Mankato, and then they head over to Madison, Wisconsin, Apple Valley, Minnesota, St. Peter, hometown, and then they head out to Rochester, New York. So they are traveling all over to spread the joy of their music, and like I said,
that's amazing for me. Oh, and we get to listen to it now. Oh, so much fun.
Well, certainly a well-coordinated group, and that's probably because they're the oldest continuously competing drum corps in the world. That's right here in St. Peter.
Well, and also they did win 4 DCA Class A championships since 2004, so they have it going on.
They know what they're doing, I
Yep.
think. Yep. Okay, and then coming through now is the EON Incorporated, also known as Employee Ownership Network, led by Kathy Grebner, and they are supporting the Mankato area. It has a variety of residential services for group homes to hourly supports and employment supporting. 43 staff supporting 28 individuals, and they were established 45 years ago. They help people in need, have disabilities, or were elderly, or just kind of people who want to remain as independent as possible, even if they have some limitations, just making sure they, as we all want to, just stay up and active as long as you can, right?
And make life easier for everyone.
Exactly.
And here is the Mankato lacrosse team. It's great to see them out and about and showing that they could always use great members, and that is a very active sport. I don't think I could do that.
A lot of running involved.
Yes. And catching a ball is not my thing either, even with a special tool.
I just get it and launch it when I can. All right, and then following them is Mount Olive Lutheran Church and School. They have 230 students and 1,000 members in their church. They spent 96 years as a church, and then the school has been around for 78 years. And they have a unicycle. That's the first one we've seen today, but
And that's talent.
parades always, bring out the fun, unicycling. They recently expanded their school, which continues to grow, remaining family focused with a loving environment. And they just want to send out a message that they love their Mankato, North Mankato community, and they're very active in service around the area as well.
Well, here comes some beauties. Miss Nicollet is Allison Lavin.
And there's those waves again. They got
Yes.
the classic pageant
Elbow,
wave
elbow.
going on. Yep.
Elbow, wrist.
Smile, smile,
So,
smile.
yeah. But beautiful. And these girls just aren't beautiful looking. They're very intelligent too, and they have a lot of great gifts by giving back, volunteering. So we're so thankful that girls come out and can show how not only can you be beautiful on the outside, but beautiful on the inside as well.
And help your community at the same time.
Absolutely.
And they are being carried by Nicollet American Legion Family Post 510, and they got a little Liberty Bell model on the float too. Looks great.
Something looks like a lot of fun here.
I see Slimer from Ghostbusters. I think this would be fun.com.
Absolutely. Fun.com has 220 permanent staff members and has been around for 31 years here. And I think they ship all over the world too.
Yes,
So
absolutely. Major employer in the area, and just got all the costumes you can think of come
Again,
Halloween time.
I don't want to push summer off, but there is Halloween coming up. So, and I know during that time they do hire a lot of part-time workers.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
If you're seeing this later down the road and you're looking for some extra cash, they've got some part-time and full-time positions for some seasonal work down the road.
I spent some time working there in college as well, and you get to ride scooters around the warehouse. That's,
Oh my gosh, how fun is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Hence fun.com.
Okay, and Volt Transfer is up next, driving through one of their trucks, led by Carrie Flanagan. 75 years in the Mankato community, and it is the 75th anniversary this year.
Well, this group is led by Carrie Flanagan. Let's see, they're a third generation owned and operated family business, so that's really cool. Troy Volk is the third generation owner, president, CEO. And the original tagline was, "You call, we haul."
All right, and we've got a couple other pageant winners here. We have Miss Fest Ag out of Minnesota Lake. Martha Price is Miss Fest Ag this year / Miss Congeniality. Rachel Fields was first runner-up, and Ayla Holcomb second runner-up, and Brooklyn Hansen third runner-up. 71 years of an organization they've had.
So cool. Congratulations, ladies.
Yes.
And now with this big boom truck, which I think my business has actually used a couple of times, is Schwickert's Tech to America, led by Dot Hassler Hansen. They've been around for 117 years, and I did not know that. I know they've been here since I've been here, but Schwickert's offers install and service for your residential needs, as well as offering 24/7 emergency service, and that is always so helpful, and especially hot weather like the summer does give us, and cold weather when we always get. There's just always a guarantee.
No shortage of that in Minnesota. But just going through all these businesses and organizations, it's amazing. A lot of these have been around for 70 plus years in the area, so it's just awesome to see these people sticking around, companies sticking around.
Yeah.
It's really building up the community.
And I think it's a great testament to why Mankato and North Mankato are very prosperous communities.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
they're ranked in the top few.
Well, here's some more people with some discipline that I don't quite have myself, but Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping are working out on some punching bags right now, going hard at it. They've been around for 5 years, and they've got an upcoming event, the 10-week challenge. They've transformed over 500 lives in the community.
And I'll be one of those, because that is a fun workout, and Jackie does an amazing job with that business. They're still located down by Cub Foods. Okay. And a great workout.
Yeah.
Like the first workout, I think I couldn't move. After the first workout, it was like 2-3 days. You don't think you were doing that much.
I watched the Rocky movies one time and then tried boxing. I'm like, oh no, that's a lot of work, a lot more than I thought it would be. So props to them for being able to get after it like that.
Coming up here is Peace Lutheran Church, led by Pastor Matt Molstad and Pastor Ben Weichman. They are located in Upper North Mankato with 342 members, and they've been around for 24 years. They'll be celebrating their 25th anniversary of being a church in October of this year. They're celebrating the 20th anniversary of their church building this year also. Their annual trunk and treat event on church grounds has served the North Mankato community since 2008, and that is a great program where you just drive up and you get your treats out of a trunk.
Yep. If you're done with your steps for the day, just go to the trucker.
Sorry to interrupt your show, but I thought you would like some suckers.
Thank you. Love
Well,
this.
thank
Root
you
beer.
so much.
Have a nice day.
Appreciate
you too.
it. All right. Next, we have North Star Aviation operating out of our Mankato Regional Airport, and very helpful, good pipeline between the Minnesota State University Mankato Aviation Program, getting people employed out there flying planes. Always fun seeing the students just go around the area.
That's a great program. And also just went by was the Key City Bike Club, and led by Brian. They have 30 members, been organized for 13 years, and they do a sunset cruise on the last Friday of every month. So, and Key City offers workbenches and tools so that anyone can stop in and use the space to fix a bike.
Well, as you can hear, we got some more music going on right now. That is the Shells Hobo Band out of New Ulm. Said somebody has Pep Band on the back of their shirt, and that is certainly what they're doing, pepping people up out of Shells. always a good time. Their Oktoberfest is a huge event. The German music they've got going on, they got people carrying around tubas, and always a fun time there.
And also, after that fun band, we got the South Central Junk Removal Team from led by Nate. Oh, they're having so much fun. They're located in Mankato. They have 6 members, and they've been around for 3 years. They're Mankato's premier junk removal company. They have some upcoming events, the summer cleanup, which I know I could use summer cleanup, I could use fall cleanup, winter cleanup, you name it. But the historical facts, they started in 2020, became #1 on Google in their industry this year in 2023. So that
congratulations to them.
Absolutely. 3 years, that's pretty darn amazing.
Well, and if you like Pepsi, you'll like our next float we have coming up here. That's Pepsi Whisk Pack, located up there on Commerce Drive in North Mankato. They employ approximately 250 people. They've been around for 86 years, and they partner with franchises in Mankato, Rochester, La Crosse, Wisconsin, and Decorah, Iowa. And in 2022, they won the National Service Award for #1 service department in the U.S., and they carry over 600 products, many produced by local Whisk Pack of North Mankato.
And that is impressive.
Yes.
And coming right by now is the Mankato's Elk Lodge number 225. They have 136 members and growing. They've been organized for 131 years locally. They do have special events such as the 32nd annual charity golf event at North Links on August 7th at noon. So if you're interested in golfing, be sure to sign up for that. Some historical facts include 1995 was the first year that Elks allowed females to join. And in 2022, Mankato had its first female exalted ruler, president of the organization, which is historic for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Pretty cool.
And then going through right behind them is Brookdale, Mankato, 19 residents there with 20 to 30 employees. Established in 1978 in Brentwood, Tennessee, and they are #1 in customer satisfaction. Largest operator of senior housing in the U.S. with over 60,000 residents.
And following up there is LifeWorks Services, led by Laura Kodal. They are located in Mankato, just across the river here. There's 250 members, and they've been organized for 58 years. Their mission is to serve their community and people with disabilities as they live. LifeWorks was started in a basement by parents who wanted to break down barriers, so that is a great story.
It's just another highlight of this parade. You see all these great organizations helping out their community. And then up next we have Card My Yard, very well decorated float, and it looks like this kind of started a couple years ago actually. Opened July 24th, 2020, and has staked over 1,000 yards, bringing joy to the greater Mankato area community. And I know this is something, it's just one of those cool things that popped up, positive things during the pandemic that popped up, people decorating yards,
yes,
surprising others, so that's lovely to see that they're able to continue throughout.
Absolutely. And following them is the Birchwood Cottages, led by Jen Sharp. They're located in North Mankato, and they have 35 members and have been around for 5 years. They also have another facility in Owatonna. So they do have a 2023 Walk to End Alzheimer's at Greater Mankato, Saturday, September 9th at Good Counsel Drive. Their opening ceremony will be at 10 o'clock, and the walk begins at 10:20, so check them out online so you can get all the details and sign up for their upcoming events and help support them.
Absolutely, another great cause. And then after them, we have Ballman Roofing and Coating, LLC. They've got 10 to 15 members. They've got special events coming up. The Last Man Club Golf Classic on Friday, June 16th. Helping Minnesota Heroes Golf Classic is another event they do. That'll be next Friday, July 14th. The members of the Last Man Club and Helping Minnesota Heroes.
And right after that was Edina Realty out of Mankato with Vonda Herding. They have many, many facilities. They named a top workplace for 8 years straight. And Emma Rovak began the company over 65 years ago so she could buy her daughter a piano. So what a cool story that is.
A little more drumline going on. We have the Adolescent Chemical Wellness Advocates Coalition. 49 members total in the coalition. And they will have a booth at the Nicollet County Fair coming up. And they recently graduated from the National Coalition Institute, which required 3 weeks of training conducted by the Community Anti-Drug Coalitions of America. And it all started out, Sandra, in 2019 when a small group of concerned parents, community leaders, law enforcement, all came together to help address the issue of increased substance use in Nicollet County schools. And it's just a harsh reality, but there are kids out there who need those resources, and it's just nice having that sort of help to go to.
Absolutely. Well, also you see right up here is the Ask Candy Moving Band. Candy Dykeman is a realtor with Century 21 Atwood Realty. She owns her own business. She's been around for 9 years in the real estate residential sector. She has won the #1 Century 21 agent in the state of Minnesota in 2021 and 2022 by the AGC and units. Second-time double Centurion winner. I mean, look, she just rocks it, okay? We'll just say that she wins so many great awards. She's also the #1 real estate in the RASM MLS and the Great Northern Broker Council. She was a #1 agent in that realm too.
Also a part of our Market Minute program on KUIC News Now, which airs after 6 p.m. newscasts on Wednesdays, so you can check her out there as well. Looks like coming up, throwing some candy down the road here, we have Monarch Healthcare Management. They have 400 members across 3 local sites in Laurels Park and the Hillcrest Rehabilitation Center. They've been around for 8 years, and they are, of course, care providers in our area. They have a total of 44 buildings that stretch across the state of Minnesota and 1 in Wisconsin. They've won several awards, including the Star Tribune Reader's Choice, Minnesota's Best 2022 Gold winner, Best Assisted Living and Memory Care from U.S. News 2022 to 2023, and Greater Mankato Growth Member 23. Just another asset to our healthcare industry, and of course,
and great for that aging population too. So
indeed.
if you don't want to be doing like your own yard work anymore and stuff, and you just want some little bit of help, and go check them out. This is one company that I think I need to check out fairly soon. We just recently have a little camper on Madison Lake, and so we have to check out Alumacraft Boat Company. They actually are out of St. Peter. They're located in St. Peter. There's 290 employees, and they've been around for 77 years. And they actually do send boats internationally. Isn't that really cool?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think they're pretty well known around the country, especially. Yep. So
definitely a good time to go check them out. Beautiful day going across there. Just go get a boat today. Why not?
Yeah. Or maybe some sea-doos.
That would be fun too. Those look really fun. And another one of our many local businesses coming up, we have TGK Automotive of North Mankato, led by Julie Larson. 22 Minnesota locations, including Mankato and Owatonna. Started in 2007, and they have plenty of work to be doing on cars. So if you need to go get your vehicle checked out, I know it's always a problem. Something's always wrong.
Yep.
So
and I drive by there a lot up on Commerce Drive, and they've always got vehicles in there. So that's a great place to take your vehicle if you need some need some help. Also, we have the Oak Terrace Senior Communities, led by Tom Montag. They are actually located in North Mankato. There's 10 to 15 employees, and they've been around for 23 years. And they've also been family owned and operated since 2000. So that is pretty great to have another great care facility that we can rely on to give us good care as we age.
And family owned too. You just know you're getting the best care. And this is one place my dog loves to go. She's getting all excited over here to the right of the stage. But we have Pet Expo coming up. All these puppies wandering around, having a great time.
I am a dog lover, I have to admit, so it's great to see them. And I think they've been the best pet store of Mankato by the Mankato Free Press.
Yes. Indeed, yes they have, and they was once Skating World, and they've been in business since 1987. Started as a 5,000 square foot and is now 36,000 square feet, and family owned by the Yenish family. Provides school tours and community events. They've got tons of cool animals in there, so go check it out.
Well, I know this part. My daughter loved the Job's Daughter International Organization, the group led by Megan Kale. They are located in Mankato and they have 15 to 20 members. They've been around for 94 years. And they do have an open house coming up very soon, July 12th. Job's Daughters has put on the January Job's Dance for 89 years, and my daughter was all about it when she was getting
big event here every
is.
year, so it's awesome.
The girls are very involved in the community doing service projects, so not only is it a great dance and fun times, but they actually do really good work.
Yeah, absolutely. Just another highlight of our music community coming through here is the Mankato Symphony Orchestra. It's got 70 members, been around for 73 years. I'm still just astounded by how long a lot of these organizations have been around. They've got a season of symphonic concerts. They consist of approximately 70 musicians from the greater Mankato area and beyond. Some are professionals, some are amateurs. Many are all music educators, and new music director and conductor Ernesto Estegrabia coming up in his second year this year. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, Ernesto, but I know it's just always fun being at those concerts.
Yeah, and very professional, very professional. And just as as you might have heard as they went by, Alpha Media, it's a local organization, radio here in North Mankato. They have KYSM, KEEZ, KRBI, and KMKO stations. So they are busy just like KUIC.
Our neighbors just down the road from us up there in North Mankato. And coming up, we have Cato Moving and Storage. 130 years they've been around.
Wow.
They are an agent for Mayflower. You can call them for a free in-home estimate. They've won plenty of awards, including Visit Mankato's Volunteer of the Year in 2021, Unigroup's Customer Service Excellence Award in 2022, and they moved more than 1 million pounds of household goods just over the last year.
Wow. Well, you know, if you gotta move, I'm sure that there's things that you need to get rid of too.
Yeah,
Bin Pro
probably.
just drove by, owned by Justin Lanke out of Janesville. They have 5 team members and have been around for 20 years. Not only are they in Janesville, but also Elysian. They're family owned and operated, and they're your local choice for all your commercial and residential dumpster need, providing fast quality service for Blue Earth counties. And Waseca County too, don't forget that.
Then Rice Company's coming up behind them. They've been around for 70 years, design, build, construction, facility service, and maintenance, and is celebrating its 70th anniversary this year. Another sustainable company here.
Oh, and the Osman Shrine Oriental Band. These guys are always so fun too, and that snake in that basket really creeps me out, but
They're making it dance.
absolutely.
I believe they are also a part of the Chang the Dragon that we saw earlier too. So
Okay. Oh, I love these guys.
this is always the fun part, but I always get anxious when you see them. We got the Mankato T-Birds coming up, doing their wheelies on the side to side in their little carts there. So
And it's just so fun to see them. Like, how do they go on their sides
Oh,
like that?
no.
See, I would have been over, tipped over by now.
all got their helmets on though,
Yep.
so hopefully staying safe.
They are so much fun. They just scoot around,
Yep.
and it's like,
Got plenty of space to move around between the last couple of floats, so everybody's getting some entertainment out here.
absolutely, it's so
Oh,
much
there-
fun. Look at him do that wheelie.
Well, they are certainly revved up, Sandra.
Yes, it's so much fun. It was great
Yeah.
to see their performance. A
Where the-
fun, loud, and crazy group of guys.
They got an old style fire truck they've repurposed here too, so that's pretty cool
That
to
is
see.
really nice to see. That's so cool. Well, coming up here is Land Express, located across the river again in Mankato. They've been around for 30 plus years. They're your locally owned, safe, and affordable, trusted travel partner for over 30 years. I think they do a lot. Haven't they done some trips to the city airport?
Yeah, I've
and-
used them plenty of times back in college when I didn't have a vehicle down here. Just get a ride up to the cities, have somebody pick you up. It's very convenient, so nice to
nice
have it down here.
service.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't have to worry about parking at the airport
Right,
if you're flying
which
somewhere.
is really expensive anyway. so.
Yes. It looks like we have some representatives from Loyola Catholic School coming through here. They've been about 600 kids enrolled preschool to 12th grade, and they've got 100 years of Catholic education here in the community. And they're located just up there by that Good Counsel Hill off Highway 14.
My husband went to school there, and it's a lot of our friends' kids go to school
Mm-hmm.
there. So it's a great place. It's a great private school to send your kids if you're interested in private school versus public school.
Yep.
And they do a lot for our community. And they also do a fall fundraiser. I think it's like shrimping or something on the hill. I think they've done that in the past. So yeah.
And they're growing 43% growth in enrollment in the past couple of years.
Wow. That is great. Well, that shows what good teachers and what good education they provide.
So exactly.
And up next here we have Connect Real Estate Group by Crystal Wollner. She's the broker owner. They just moved to have a new address at 530 West Pleasant Street in Mankato, across from the Mankato West High School. They were formed in January of 2015. Also, they were Connect was born the same day as Christina's birthday, so Christina not only came into this world that day, that particular day, not year, but particular day, and so did her business. So how cool is that? Thanks,
Very
Krista.
cool. And we are getting close to the end here of the Fun Days Parade, but it's just been a beautiful day.
Couldn't ask for a beautiful
Hopefully
day.
it sticks around a little more for the rest of the festivities going on for the weekend. Got rides, beer garden if you're interested. Head down to Belgrade Avenue.
Absolutely. Well, you know, and if you can keep your forecasters, the KUIC keep giving us this beautiful weather every year, we'll take it.
Yep. They can't control the weather, but they can just tell you what's happening. So
Right.
hopefully they'll tell us all good news.
That's right. Well, coming up here is Prairie Community Services, led by Jordan. They're located in Mankato. Their corporate office is Moms. There's 10 members participating in the parade, second year attending the Fun Days Parade. They're the original participant of the North-South Adult Mental Health Initiative. PCS was established in 1987, currently serving 78 residential programs and 125 to 175 individuals with community-based programs. So it's a great resource.
Yes, absolutely. We've seen plenty of those again throughout the parade. Just wonderful to see the community thriving with the ability to go to those.
And that means that we have a lot of caring people in this community.
Yes. Well, if you're looking for a knight in shining armor, no better place to start than the Minnesota Renaissance Festival, which is coming up this fall, later this summer.
Yeah.
They are open rain or shine weekends, August 19th through October 1st, plus Fest Friday, September 29th, and Labor Day. They've been around for 50 years. I've had relatives who've worked at booths there. Just a great time overall, and get back to the medieval days. Maybe grab a mutton chop or something like that.
Or their bread bowls, or their all the candies and the goodies, and even the vendors there, the uniqueness of all of the different pieces of art and sculpture that these talented people up here. It's one of my favorite events that I go to every year.
I actually have not been, so I will have to check.
Not?
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
my goodness, you are not truly Minnesotan.
I love Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, so I'll have to get there.
Me too. Yeah, it's a fun event, and I love going. My brother from Iowa likes to come up and go just for this event, so it is awesome. I'm thinking next up, there is a jingle that we might be hearing, I hope, but Belter Window and Siding and Roofing. They're out of Madison Lake, led by Dee Dee Barton. They've been in business since 1994. So a great roofing company. I know they get really busy during the summer because, there's got to be storms with the summer up here in Minnesota, but yeah, it's a great organization located on Highway 60 in Madison Lake.
And their jingle will be in my head the rest of the day, so that's great. BelterIsBetter.com.
Yep, and there's that jingle.
And following them is 4th Avenue Homes Incorporated. They have 20 plus members. They've been around for 7 years, and coming up they will have a hiring event. The date is yet to be determined. Just another great local business we have in this community.
Now this is the Mankato West hockey team. Right across the river. I have to say that these girls are amazing. My daughter played for the Mankato West hockey team for many years. And the talent that to be on a skate and be a brute, and they're a great group of girls. They come and actually help volunteer. There's a North Mankato Anthony Ford Fun Days event every January, or Anthony Ford hockey event, and they come and volunteer. So it's great to have them part of our parade this year.
Absolutely, and there may be no ice, but they get to rollerblade around. That's always fun.
Absolutely.
Following them, we have Mankato Zero Waste, led by Jane Dow. Been around for 8 years and special affiliation with Beyond Plastics, serving Mankato, North Mankato, and Lake Crystal. They were an organics recycling program started in 2018. The city's providing dumpsters free to residents, and all a part of that push to, kind of help make our environment more sustainable, teach people about, composting, recycling, everything that we can do to give back to Mother Earth.
Well, and this is just a fun fact. If you separate out your food scraps and compostable products, you can reduce your trash by 1/3 to 1/2. So to decrease your trash costs and protect the environment as well. So, there's a lot to be said about composting.
Yep. Saving money and saving the earth.
Absolutely. And it's that time again of the year where the parade must come to an end.
Yeah. Last couple cars here, we had RDO equipment coming through, and as you mentioned, Mankato area Zero Waste.
I am sorry I missed that. I apologize.
And then Boy Scout Troop 29. It should be our last float of the parade. And again, couldn't ask for a better day. No rain.
No rain.
Lots of candy being thrown. Lots of great companies highlighted, and most importantly, collecting food for Echo Food Shelf. That'll
Yes.
obviously go back to help our community and those who need it, who may be experiencing food insecurity. But thank you for allowing me to join you today, Sandra.
Well, absolutely. It's been wonderful to have you sit right next to me. So it's been a pleasure, as always, and maybe we'll see you next year.
Yeah, and plenty more to go. There's a bunch of Fun Days events still going on through today and tomorrow. Hopefully the wind dies down a little bit, but otherwise should be fun.
Should be fun. Thanks again.